Hey everyone, this is Paul Gale from paulgalenetwork.com, and thank you for joining me today for video game news. It is October 21st, 2020, and these are the top stories of the day. To kick things off, it's actually not a story, but rather a look back. Today, 9 years ago, was the very first Nintendo Direct that we got. So I just wanted to give this a little bit of a shout out, a little bit of a highlight. It was a different era. We were coming off the end of Wii, which was 5 years old at this point, almost, and kind of the beginning point of the 3DS. Of course, Wii U was still 1 year away, and Nintendo Switch was far in the distance, right? So, pretty cool. Nintendo started something awesome. We have had many Nintendo Directs with the late Satoru Iwata and Reggie Fils-Aimé. These days, it's been a while since we've had a full-length Nintendo Direct, a little over a year in fact, but we still get Nintendo Direct Minis and the new Nintendo Direct Mini partner showcases and plenty of other things, but Nintendo really set the stage to do something different, and this even eventually translated I should say, into how they did their E3 presentations. I used to have a lot of fun going to Nintendo's E3 live show. Nothing quite like it. Exciting, packed audience, hundreds of journalists and fans alike watching as these Nintendo grand figures talk on stage, release games, all shout together. And then things kind of shifted. Eventually we went into Nintendo's booth like an hour or so before the show opened, and we had a specific, presentation for media and whatnot. And then it's just been a Nintendo Direct Nintendo E3 showcase. But it all started when Nintendo thought it would be nice that a few times a year they would give us direct footage of games and developer interviews. And I think it was fantastic seeing glimpses behind the scenes. Of course, internet reaction videos became even more plentiful because a lot of gamers, myself included, would put up videos reacting to Nintendo's direct presentations. And sometimes you would see lots of excitement and confusion. Of course, we've got plenty of Smash Brothers reactions over the years, and just really awesome. So I wanted to kind of take a trip back and think of the titles that Nintendo showed off in this fashion, and yeah, give Nintendo some props. Of course, these days you see PlayStation and Xbox do things similar to Nintendo and to different levels of success, but hey, Nintendo, I've said it before, they're pioneers in the video game industry. Oftentimes they do things first and then others find out what was successful of theirs and they replicate it slowly, eventually. So here's to many more years. I hope we have not seen our last full-length Nintendo Direct 1 year ago. I hope that before the year ends, or maybe in 2021, and going onwards, we see full-length Nintendo Directs, every several months even if it's once a year, at least twice a year, once during the E3 time and one other time, like, a good beefy 45-minute or so long presentation. That would be great. Otherwise, hey, I will take the minis and the mini partner showcases happily. But let me know, what do you think of Nintendo Directs in general? Are you a fan of them? Do you like that layout? Because I do. I'm a big fan. I like that format, and like I said, I hope to see it continue. Next up in gaming news, I don't know about gaming news so much, but I thought I'd share this today. My family and I, there's Bryson, my son, who turns 6 years old next month, my wife Kim, and my daughter Brooke, who turns 4 next March. We all went to Cold Stone today and each got our own Mario ice cream. And yeah, as you can see, we got one of each of the different cups, yellow, blue, green, and red. And we're all wearing Mario clothing and stuff. Came home, had a nice snack. It was fun. My kids in particular got the Mario and Luigi Superstar flavored, cake edition. And then my wife and I, we got, different ones. Mine was the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup one, and my wife's was a mint and crunch chocolate combo. So cool stuff. We shared. It was nice. Good variety. Um, yeah, it was filling too. Cold Stone doesn't skimp out, that's for sure. So, anyways, if you have a Cold Stone near you, I suggest give it a check out. If you sign up for the Cold Stone rewards program, the first time you sign up, you get the whole buy one get one free thing. So that's extra incentive. And if you're a My Nintendo member, you actually get 100 gold, or not, sorry, not gold. That would be worth a lot. 100 of the platinum coins. So that's also kind of nice. So, anyways, that's just a little bit of a personal thing of mine today that I felt like sharing. Next up in actual news, I wanted to tell you all something about Assassin's Creed. We've heard rumors in the past, and I myself received a rumor today that the next Assassin's Creed looks like it might be set in Asia, specifically China or Japan. Now, we first uncovered art from a couple of the people working behind the scenes of Assassin's Creed titles at Ubisoft several months ago, and it was art that looked like ships landing upon a Chinese or Japanese shore. So, well, why are Ubisoft's artists drawing what looks like, Asian territory set a couple hundred years ago? Fan project? Internally, somebody interested? Maybe not. Maybe it held a little bit more weight. Well, different rumors have come and gone. Nothing concrete was ever shown. Obviously, we have Valhalla coming out pretty soon. That's set in England during the Dark Ages. And that'll be releasing next month, November 10th. So that's pretty big. But I received something today. And I can't talk specifically about it, but it's another rumor that helps add to the whole speculation of China or Japan for the next Assassin's Creed game being likely. I don't know yet. I don't want to comment officially and say, oh, it's definitely happening, because it might not. I've received rumors in the past from sources that have been spot on. Others have been kind of wonky, so I don't address on everything all the time. There have been some games that I decided not to talk about and wound up being true, unfortunately. And then there are titles that I spoke about, shared, took a chance, ended up being bogus, and then, you look bad for sharing it in the first place. Even though I say rumor, some people really don't like rumor, because if the rumor turns out false, they blame the person that delivered the news, right? But anyways, I think it's looking more and more likely, based off of what I've heard, that the next Assassin's Creed very well could be in China specifically, well, in Asia specifically, China or Japan, but we'll see. Next up, we received a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate update today, and it comes with some good news. 9.0.1, just coming, less than 2 weeks after the big 9.0 update, which brought about the Steve and Minecraft stage and all of that. Part of this update, does some character modifications, some balances and whatnot, adjustments to the game. But there is one sad thing. There's a bad thing. I'm going to show you. Are you ready? This is what you all know and love. This is what's been making the internet crazy, and the memes have been fantastic, and it's been funny. And here's the new update. Ready? Steve's win pose has changed from this to this. Man. The meat's gone. The meat's gone, folks. That's unfortunate. I said it before, though. As soon as Steve came out and I saw it, you look back a week or two on Video Games with Paul Gale Network, Video Game News with PGN, I should say, and you hear me say, it's too good to be true. How did this get passed? I know it's supposed to be, but does it look different? That's for sure. I hope Nintendo doesn't patch it out, but I think they will, and they did. Okay. Kind of joking, not really video game news, but hey, the 9.0.1 update is news, and I guess too with it, the removal of Steve's meat is worth talking about, because a lot of people were a big fan. But that'll do it for video game news today. Thanks for watching. I had fun talking. What do you think of Assassin's Creed possibly being set in China or Japan. Are you a fan? I think it's been a long time coming. I think that it also makes sense. I mean, logically, that's a territory that they haven't hit yet and would be awesome. But it's always that, oh, that would be cool, and it never happens. But I think next time it's going to. Let me know what you think, like I said. And finally, Steve's Meat, it's gone. Big deal for you or not? Did you think it was funny, its inclusion originally? Are you disappointed? Did you not care? Or were you on the side of, oh, a little bit too inappropriate for my tastes? I thought it was funny, but let me know what you think in the comments. And also, are you gonna hit up Cold Stone? I wanted to say Stone Cold. I was ready to say Stone Cold because that's how I joke when I talk about it with my family. Let's go to Stone Cold Steve Austin's Creamery, family, because I'm a big wrestling fan. But I was like, no, wait, hold on. It's not Stone Cold. It's Cold Stone. So yeah, that's why I hesitated for a second. Are you gonna hit up some Cold Stone Creamery and get some ice cream? Let me know. All right, as always, it's been fun. Take it easy. Thanks for watching with me. I appreciate your comments and hope you all have a good one. See you next time. Bye.